Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Esteemed guests and conference participants, a warm welcome to 34th ISSRF 2024 International Conference in the beautiful city of Pearls, Hyderabad. I, on behalf of our ISSRF conference, heartily welcome the Honorable Chief Guest, Governor of Telangana State, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan garu. We heartily welcome Professor N.P. garu, President of ISSRF, onto the dais. We heartily welcome Padma Shri Professor Balram Bhargava garu, Chairman of Cardiothoracic Center, AIMS, New Delhi, former Director General, ICMR and Secretary General, onto the dais. Padma Shri Professor D. Talwar garu, Director Research of Talwar Research Foundation, onto the dais. I also welcome Guest of Honor Dr. Shanta Kumari, Honorary Treasurer of EO, to come onto the dais. I also welcome Dr. R.S. Sharma garu, Secretary of ISSRF, onto the dais. I also welcome Dr. Roy Organizing Secretary, to come onto the dais. I deem it a great privilege to invite our honorable guests of honor onto the dais. Now, presentation of plant samplings to the honorable guests. Now we request our chief guest, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan garu, and other guests of honor to light the lamp. We request Dr. Dafi for the prayer song.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे
Now I request Dr. Inaugrates garu, the Organizing Secretary of ISSRF 2024, present the welcome address.
Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan garu, welcome you to this ISSRF 2024. And it's quite a very, very high schedule. Madam is contesting to be the MP. She is a gynecologist. She has understood that this is an important, relevant program to the reproductive health in women, and she has made all the possibility to give us time and to be the chief guest of today's event. Thank you very much and welcome you all. Guest of honor, Padma Shri Professor Balram Bhargava, Senior Cardiologist and Great Scientist, Head and the Chairman of Cardiothoracic Department at All India Institute, former Director General of ISSRF, and he is now to be the COVID-1. If you remember, during his tenure, during COVID time, he did all the possibility to save a lot of time by giving the national vaccine to all. So, the most eminent scientist of the country, internationally and nationally, and he's the former director of the NII. We are welcoming you, sir. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Yogi sir is our president, ISSRF, and he is doing all his best effort to make ISSRF a very successful society. Welcome you, sir. Dr. He is the former Director General of ICMR and very, very eminent scientist. We are proud of you, sir, and welcome you, sir. Dr. Nakamani, the past President of Moxie and Treasurer of PIGO, and welcome you, madam. Thank you. Professor Pankaj Salva, he is sitting there down. He is our awardee and the President of Indian Fertility Society. Professor P.T. Reddy is the Director of the Research Memorial Hospital. Professor K. Sarjani, Senior Scientist from IICT. Professor Srinivas Reddy is not amongst us, but he is the Director of IICT. Professor Venkatramana, all the professors and the medical colleges and the faculties, all the eminent Foxy members, the scientists across India and across the country, all of you are welcome to today's program, which is basically 3 days functional and also a lot of scientific event panel discussion. In this meeting, basically all the protocols and whatever guidelines are there will be integrated and will be presented to all of you. And I welcome all of you. Because of the time constraint and the short.
Thank you, Madam. Dr. Soundararajan garu for giving the welcome address. Now I invite Professor N.D. Lugia, President of ISSRF 2024, to present a brief report about today's international conference on reproductive health, innovation, integration, and implementation.
I think we are conscious of the time limit, and everybody is aware about ISSRF and everybody is aware about the scientific program. I will request Honorable Governor Madam to give away the Lifetime Achievement Award first, and then we release the FA. So I would request Dr. R. S. Sharma to invite one by one our distinguished scientists to receive the award.
It is pleasure and introduce the dynamic and vibrant Professor Balram Bhargava for the ISSRF 2024 Lifetime Achievement Award. Bhargava, Secretary of the Department of Health Research, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of India. You have seen that bar and play a crucial role in the vaccine. He is a great leader, visionary, and he has served on so many conditions also in the government and currently working as a cardiologist in all the. Now I invite Dr. Pankaj Sarwar. Pankaj Sarwar served in RD veteran for 30 years and the master at the life mentor coach in IVF. He is a prominent IVF specialist and played a crucial role in ICMA and other government institutions. Even in drafting the
Turn here.
and he has played a crucial role in the establishment of IVF clinics around the country. And currently he is working as the HOD and Director of the IIT Service and so this is Seva Medal.
Sir, here. Thank you.
Now I invite
Congratulations.
Dr. Nandita Pashikar. Dr. Nandita Pashikar is a people person and great leader whose vision goes beyond the healthcare. Her commitment to the women's health is unparalleled. Eminent ideas established with more than 20 years of experience, systemized ART in all areas of ART, including laser hexing, electricity culture, and other things. And she has got number of prestigious awards, like she is the president of ISSRF, president of the FOXI, president of IICT, and state level president or city level president of IICT. And FOXI president.
Please, yeah, please.
She has a number of publications to her credit. Thank you.
Yes, here, please. Thank you. Beta, please come closer. Come.
I, on behalf of our ISSRF International Conference, heartily welcome the Honorable Chief Guest.
Thank you everyone for honoring me at this meeting. Thank you so much.
Now we request our Chief Guest, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan to address the gathering.
First of all, I am very happy to be here in spite of my busy schedule. Sorry for hurrying everything because I have to catch the flight, chopper to Medaram Jatra, and I have to return by 1 o'clock, and I have to catch the 1:45 flight to Chennai, and from there I have to travel to Puducherry. So this is my schedule. And yesterday, I should have come a little earlier. Yesterday, my direct flight from Puducherry got cancelled. So I came to Chennai, got the early morning 5:40 flight, and I directly landed here. So this is my schedule. Particularly, I wanted my officials were telling no, totally cancellation of flights. So we'll skip this program and we'll go to Medaram Jatra straight away because one central minister is coming and Honorable Chief Minister should follow my trip. But I told I cannot skip this program. This is the program which is very near to my heart, and then a governor, as a gynecologist, I have to attend this program. And my respects to Professor D.B. Talwar, Padma Bhushan, and seeing him, he should not be lazy at all. He should be very strong. And he told, I am retired from so many responsibilities. He's retired, but he's not tired. And immediately when he welcomed me, really, it's a great honor to be welcomed by such a senior person from our profession. And when Madam Chanda Kumari wanted to catch his hand, no, I am very strong. Nobody should catch me and no support is needed for me. I will be support to everybody. So that is the message. So I am really honored, even though I am very much honored to be here. And it's a great opportunity to meet great leaders in this profession like Professor G.P. Talwar. And Professor Balram Bhargava, Padma Shri and Chief Cardiothoracic Center, AIMS, New Delhi, former DG IICMR. I have to tell special words on him, about him. Because when I was managing the COVID, that was the governor's rule at that time, no government. Only myself and 2 advisors were following it. Every day I sit in front of the TV to change the protocol of the management of COVID. So every day I take notes about his protocol and every day he guides us. And I have to say, he saved more lakhs and lakhs of patients a medical administrator, so that so many lives we change, because we will be in a dark how to manage, because we did not have any special protocol. But I used to keenly observe his observations about the patients, follow up and advise. And because of that, we could change the protocol and we could change so many patients. So I really thank you for that. Because of your commitment and continuous effort and making aware of that to the people. That is very important. Even though we have so many efforts and so many protocols, but it took time to propagate it and to make others aware about it. So, for a doctor, taking time to treat the patient as well as to come to the television channels. And I know, because I have been working with television channels also, how the time they will take. And in spite of that, patiently, he delivered all his lectures to save the patient. So I really salute to your service, sir. And my respects to Professor N.K. Lohia, the president. Really, he understood my problem. So he was saying, even though I am aware of your time limit, but we have to honor all our awardees. And my respects to all the awardees and Dr. Sharma, Secretary, former Deputy Director of the ICMR. I also respect his efficiency and all his service to the nation. And Dr. Roya Rossetti, Organizing Secretary, really, she's also a very active person. I have met so many times. And Dr. Shantakumari, no words to say, she's a tall figure in our profession, gynecologist, and she has been working for this organization for quite a long time and distinguished all the medical professionals and esteemed media friends and Dr. Pankaj Talwar and Dr. Nandika, who got the awards, and really respect you all. And when Professor G.B. Talwar mentioned here, I'm really very happy that a medical professional is here as an administrator, not only for one state, for two states. I very boldly say, in so many conferences I have said, the confidence which I gained to support these two states is from my profession, that is as a gynecologist. Whenever I was posted as a governor of Telangana, most of the critics came forward. She's the youngest governor, and how she is going to manage this newborn state. I told I am a gynecologist. I am good in handling the newborn baby. So Telangana is a newborn state, so I will handle it. So I was handling it. Then after 1 year, I was given an additional charge as Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Same critics came forward. Okay, she managed one state. How she is going to manage two states? I told a gynecologist will manage if a single baby is born. A gynecologist will manage if twin baby is also born. So these are the twin babies in my hand. So I will manage until I manage it. I am going to complete 4.5 years as Telangana governor, and I have completed 3 years as additional charge Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Because of my profession and confidence which I gained, because we don't sleep, no. We always workaholic. So as a gynecologist, I think we can work more, travel more, and we know the pulse of the people, and so we are with the new innovations, new bonds. So really, it gives me more support, and because of the commitment which I practice during my profession as gynecologist, I am doing this. And I always say, all the male members should not get angry with me. Ladies will be good administrators than men, because men cannot manage all women, but women can manage all men and women. So definitely we are doing that's right, but I have to catch the chopper for Medaram, and I have to go and I have to catch the 145 flight. But my appeal is, because the theme of this conference is innovation, integration and implementation, that is reproductive health. This reproductive health is highly connected with the emotional bonding of the families. So whenever in our culture, whenever a marriage happens, immediately after the second month they will ask, what happened to your baby? So nowadays, because of the lifestyle changes and because of all the problems the young girls face, even the young men face, because of profession, because of the commitment to come up in the life, so that family commitment takes a back seat. But at the same time, the family elders, in spite of knowing everything, because I have to say, I got married when I was doing my first year. I continued as medical student after my marriage only, because I am the eldest of 5 siblings. And my grandmother wanted me to get married because she thought I will die if I am not seeing my granddaughter's wedding. But she died after seeing my son's wedding only. So this is the pressure we have with the elders in our family. So this is not only scientific session. It is the emotional banding and how we are managing our family. At the same time, scientifically, so only we cannot spend so much of time. So innovation is more important. So we cannot ask the couples to stay a longer time, and we cannot make them as couples as the patients. So very subtly we have to deal them. At the same time, very scientifically. So what all our innovations also should be? It is like a family method. So it should be very subtle. And it should not be like a patient treating with the patient. So at the same time, the implementation and integration is very, very important. I laud our Honorable Prime Minister for this for helping us and motivating us for the integrated medical system, particularly Ayush and the allopathy. As an allopathic doctor, but I am very, very hopeful on the natural medicine, our Indian medicine. And as gynecologist, when this natural medicine, especially yoga and other things, and the natural medicine and integrated with our allopathy, definitely we get fruitful results. Even now, all the gynecologists are practicing the naturopathy as well as allopathy, so that more incidents of normal deliveries or incidents are more nowadays. So this type of integration is very much needed, and my appeal is whatever may be the innovation and whatever may be the research, it should reach the common public and to the poorest and poor, the rural areas. Because some of the reproductive techniques only beneficial to the urban people, high affluent people. So it should reach the poorest and poor. Even a couple from the village should come and take all these innovative procedures so that the infertility is faced in a very subtle and in a happier manner. So that is my request. And I am really very happy to be here, and I want to spend more time, but because of my restricted time and time constraint, I could spend only so much of time. But anyhow, wish you all the best. But whenever I attend a conference, I appeal to the doctors only one thing. We are all doctors. We advise the patients to check their sugar, we advise the patient to check their BP, and we advise the patient to take a master health checkup, but we don't follow it. As doctors, we have to be mentally free. We have to be physically fit. I always tell, because my husband is a nephrologist. Everyone asks me, how you went into politics? I told, my husband is a busy nephrologist. No time to talk with him. What to do? Rest of the time I entered politics. I used to play. Because once when a media person asked my husband, asked me, what is the happiest moment in your family? I told, your husband will encourage you, and your husband will wish you for birthday or anniversary is the happiest day. I used to tell, no, when he transplanted a kidney, the first drop of urine coming from his kidney, that patient's kidney is the happiest moment for him. No any other happiest moment. So a doctor's happiest moment is through profession only, it's not through family. So we have to be happy. At the same time, we must make the patients happy. At the same time, we have to be healthy, that integrated. We have to practice yoga, we have to practice meditation, and we have to be happy so that the patients will be happy. We have to see the smiles in the face of the patients, and we also have to smile healthy. Thank you so much.
And Arish Sharma, everyone over here, Professor Congress, Talwar, Kandita, Pachekar, and everyone. Congratulations for this wonderful ISSRF 2024. And I think the icing on the cake is Dr. Roya has managed to get our Honorable Governor, Srimati Tamilisai Soundararajan, to be the chief guest here in spite of her very busy schedule to go to Bedam. I think this deserves a huge applause from all of us here, and of course to Dr. Dhamma and Dr. T. So, and sir, we are really honored to have you here, Professor Talwar. I think you are a role model, and nobody can say that we are tired. And you are an inspiration. Thank you very much for coming and blessing us. And all the best to everyone. And Professor Lohia would request everyone to join for high tea now. Thank you.
I think there is a provision for lot of things. Basically. On behalf of organizers, I can convey big thank you to organizers, big thank you to all distinguished guests, big thank you to all recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Awards, and big thank you to all orators, invited speakers, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, now we pray for IT and visitors. And immediately thereafter, we have a very important keynote address, none other than Dr. Balaram Bhargava. So please, how much time we have, Madam, for IT? How much time? 30 minutes? 20 minutes? 20 minutes.